So Eli, like your kid is on the younger end. Like when my kids, like back in the early 2000s, when like the chickenpox vaccine came out, my doctor was like, "Hey, we have the chickenpox vaccine. Do you want your kids to have it?" And I was like, "Yes." I didn't even question it because I had trusted in vaccines. With your, fully engrossed in the internet age where misinformation happens all the time, did you struggle with those certain decisions when it came to vaccination, or you were just like, or did you have, what sort of education did you have that you could sort through the bullshit to really understand, what's going to impact your child?
Well, I was fortunate enough to already be somewhat reasonable by the time my son was born. So I didn't, I was already on the side of like, okay, like vaccines are not a bad thing. I was in EMT school when we found out we were expecting. So I was learning medicine. When it comes to like, medical decisions for my son, I talked to his pediatrician who has all of his medical history, who has all of the knowledge and the education and the experience to look at the situation and evaluate him. And I can say, what do you recommend? And that pediatrician can say, I recommend this. And I'll say, okay, who am I to suggest that I know better than a pediatrician that's twice my age? Probably, I don't think they're that old, but
they have a very big brain.
Nothing wrong with being twice your age.
They have a very big brain.
Right. No, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with being twice my age, but they have the experience in their field to understand, like, did I learn a little bit at one point? Yeah. Could I have had a conversation about like pediatric emergency medicine with that doctor at some point? Yeah, maybe. Did I ever know more about them than pediatric medicine? I think that's 0% likely that ever was the case. I just trust what the professional, the experts say, unless it's glaringly wrong.
So do I. Weird. I know.
Yeah, that's not to say experts can't be wrong. Like, it's not intended to be an argument from authority. And if you feel like something's not right, yeah, of course, check it. But when the expert is saying, hey, like the chance of injury is relatively low, and then Kevin on YouTube is like, no, this is exactly what's going to happen. I read about it on Facebook. The doctor is a better source than Kevin.
Wait, what? It was Kevin?
It was Kevin.
It was Kevin.
It was Kevin.